traffic shots. You can start to see the heat shimmering up in the asphalt. It's been remarkably hot out there. So in keeping with our desert movie motif going, there's your sun, there's the big water tower down at the Distillery District. It is a hot afternoon. That's your St. Joseph Health WeatherBug camera. That is located at Pepper Rick House, so it's on the big building right next to the water tower. It is hot. So what you need to know, the big picture. The record heat has to end. The atmosphere can only do extremes for so long. In the same vein, in the big picture, the record dry spell has to end. It will. In the 8-day, that's the beauty of the 8-day. We will tell you when both of these things will happen in one nice, neat little package. 96, the high temperature today, yet another record high. In fact, we had the record of 91 at lunchtime today. That's our 59th 90-degree day of 2019. For the historical perspective on this, you are looking at this now being tied for fourth place with 1943 for the number of 90-degree days. Now, what really is making these 90-degree days that much more spectacular is that we're doing this with 3 hours less daylight, 3 hours less solar energy to make the heat that we've been enduring than we see back on July the 1st. Not only 3 hours less daylight, less intense sunshine. Sun's much lower in the sky than it was back at the beginning of the summer season. 95 at the Bluegrass Airport. Southwest wind at 17. We're keeping the air mixed around. It's kind of like being in a convection oven at this point. So again, you're getting an idea of the heat. And from the Mesonet, pick out the community closest to you. 92 in Cynthiana. It's 94 in Stanford, 91 in McKee, 93 in Barberville. Paintsville's 93. Pretty much hot everywhere you look. So the setup, our big heat dome remains in place, but there is relief. There is cooler air coming behind it. So there's your cold front. What does it do in terms of our rainfall? Well, first of all, we are still above normal when you look at the whole year, even with this remarkable dry spell. With 36 days being today, that's our second longest stretch. Tomorrow, we will tie the record as the dry air remains in place. And there is a corridor of rain and that strong cold front, which is coming. The thing is, what happens? The intensifying drought just sucks all the moisture away from the front, and we will end up likely staying dry with that cold frontal passage. MaxTrack Live Doppler still has nothing on it. Look at the rain all the way from the lakes back down in the plains. You're thinking, that's got to get here. Unfortunately, not at first. And by the way, it's snowing up in the Black Hills. So here's the setup. Your big heat ridge remains in place. Future track shows the cold front coming. Still southerly winds ahead of it tomorrow. One more day of record heat. Then the cold front comes through dry tomorrow afternoon. Winds turn out of the north. We will cool dramatically, cool but dry. But things will be changing as we look ahead to the latter part of the weekend. So we get you into Friday, there's not much going on. We get you into Saturday, not much going on. We get you into Sunday. Now we got something going on. There is your rain. But what is scary with this scenario? Heavy rain potential, but look at how quickly you go from heavy rain to virtually nothing in terms of the modeling. Near record warm tonight, down to in the upper 60s to near 70 your day tomorrow. Low 90s. Technically, that's a cooler day, but we really do a cooler day on Friday. Keeneland opening right now looks spectacular. Upper 70s and dry. The opening weekend on Saturday continues looking good. Sunday, Monday.
Bring it on.
Meanwhile, it'd be nice if that heavy rain hit the headwaters of the Kentucky River, wouldn't it?
We need some rain in the waterways at some point here.
Sure
We've got to start filling them back up.
Everywhere.
Thanks, Bill.